What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I'm kind of partially re-recording this. I recorded a video where I was doing a UFC Mexico recap, and then the second half was supposed to be a UFC 326 picks, but the audio never got picked up, so now I have to re-record it. And then I was like, let me just do UFC 326 because it's happening, and UFC Mexico happened 4 days ago. No point in doing a recap now. So I'm going to be doing my UFC 326 picks. Last UFC card I did picks on, UFC 325, I didn't even make a recap on it because my picks were so horribly incorrect. I think I maybe got 4 picks correct, and it was Volk winning. It was, and that might have been it, honestly. Most of my picks were so wildly incorrect on UFC 325. So I never made a prediction for that. So, or a recap for it. So UFC 326, I'm hoping let's get some better picks going on and some more accurate picks. Starting us off, Luke Fernandez versus Rodolfo Bellato. This is Luke Fernandez's debut, I'm pretty sure, or his last fight was his debut. I'm going Rodolfo Bellato in this. I think he's obviously been around longer, even though Luke is 6-0. Rodolfo's been around longer. He's seen more of the game, especially inside the UFC. So, I'm gonna take Luke. I'm gonna take Rodolfo Bellato to win by. I'm gonna say unanimous decision. Moving on, we've got Jung Young Lee versus Gaston Bolanos. The Ilia Topuria wannabe. I'm gonna take Jung Young Lee because Gaston is kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's a very hit or miss fighter. He either shows up or he doesn't. So, I think Jung Young Lee, I think he gets done via submission. If not submission, then decision. It'll probably be a decision. It's featherweight. But yeah. Moving on. Rafael Tobias versus Dair Nurgaze. Dair Nurgaze. He's Kazakhstanian. I'll probably go Dair. I mean, he's obviously bigger. 203 at light heavyweight is crazy. Yuri doesn't even weigh in at 203. I think he weighs in at fucking 204, 208 between there. I'm gonna take Dair. Yeah, he's Kazakhstani. I think he knows how to wrestle. This guy's Brazilian. Rafael, Brazilian. So it might be a little grappling in this fight. Or it's going to be some shitty striking for 15 minutes and Dair edges out a decision. Finishing off this undercard, we have Jesus Aguilar versus Suma Dari. I'm going to take Jesus Aguilar via brutal TKO. Just joking. This guy's Chinese. What did I say? Them Asians have unworldly chins. I'm going to take him by decision. Moving on, we have Cody Durden versus... What the fuck is up with these people's names, bro? I'm not even going to try and say this. Actually, I am. Naim Jargal versus Cody Durden. Cody Durden's kind of ass, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Cody Durden is hella ass. Fuck, I'm going to take Naim Algi. Whatever the fuck this guy's name is. He kind of looked a little bit like Joshua Van. Just more Asian and with a beard. Not going to lie to you. Yeah, I'm going to take him to win via TKO. Cody Durden's kind of ass. I'm going to take this guy to win like round 2 or 3 TKO. Oh. Ricky Ricky Turcios versus Alberto Montez. Last time I took Ricky Turcios to win a fight, I think he lost. So I'm not going to do that again, and I'm going to say Alberto Montez gets it done. Now, if Alberto, this Ilia Topuria looking motherfucker, gets chinned by Ricky Turcios, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Because last time I took Ricky to win a fucking fight, he lost bad. So if this Ilia Topuria motherfucker loses this fight, I will lose my fucking mind and I will tweak out. I'm taking Alberto Montez to win via decision in the third round. Let's go. Now we're getting some good fights here. Dante Johnson versus Cody Brundage. Dante Johnson, fuck. When did he fight last? He fought on a card, I think it was sometime like November, October of last year-ish. I don't remember his last fight. I remember watching it, though. I think he will beat Cody Brundage. And I think he'll beat Cody Brundage via TKO. And I think it'll be in round 2. I think Dante Johnson beats Cody Brundage in round 2 via TKO. This dude, he looked promising in his fight. I don't remember if it was a finish or not. I think it might have been a decision. It was versus Dumas. Can I fucking pull this up? It was... When was this? Yeah, he subbed Dumas last year at November. He fought last November against Dumas, and he submitted him in the second round. So I think he will TKO Cody Brundage in the second round in this fight. Cody No Love fucking Garbrandt versus Zhao Long. Cody Garbrandt title run. The second one. The second Cody Garbrandt title run starts right fucking now. This Saturday night in Las Vegas, March 7th, 8 p.m. CST. Cody Garbrandt's second title run starts now in a round 2 brutal flash knockout against Zhao Long in 2 minutes and 45 seconds into the round. Mean left hook knocks out Zhao Long for the reigning, defending, undefeated, undisputed bantamweight GOAT Cody Garbrandt to reclaim his title run. Let's fucking go. Prime Cody Garbrandt is back. Damn, he's the last card in the prelim fight. They can't even give him a main card. Poor Cody, bro. Fallen so far. Cody Garbrandt wins this fight via KO. I don't give a fuck if this motherfucker's Asian. Scratch everything I said about Asians having good chins. Cody Garbrandt's going to fraud check that motherfucker's chin in round 2. Promise you. Moving on. They put Gregory Rodriguez over fucking Cody Garbrandt. Are we fucking serious? Cody Garbrandt is below Gregory Rodriguez versus Bruno Ferreira. What the fuck are we doing, UFC? Bruno Ferreira chins Gregory Rodriguez. Gregory Rodriguez, there's no way he beats Bruno Ferreira. Fuck, he actually might. Gregory Rodriguez, the thing is about Gregory is he is the shittiest, he's the best, shittiest fighter I've ever fucking seen in my life. Every time I watch Gregory Rodriguez fight, he's so fucking ass, but so fucking good at the same time. It's almost like watching Dricus du Plessis. It genuinely is. But it's not a matter of his form is ass. It is. He's slow, he's hesitant, and he gasses quick. That's how he fights. He's slow, he gasses quick, and he's hesitant. But once he fucking gets something going, he puts belt to fucking ass. Once he gets you hurt, he's hunting you down. Boom, boom, boom. Big, explosive, stiff shots. But once he gets hurt, He's done. So this fight is high key. Whoever lands the better shot first, whoever lands the more dangerous shot first wins this fight, is basically how this goes. I'm going to take Bruno Ferreira to TKO Gregor Rodriguez in round 3. I'm going to take him to submit Gregor Rodriguez in round 3. Submission. I'm going to take it by submission. Michael Johnson versus Drew Dober. Holy fuck. These guys are going to knock each other the fuck out. They're going to go in for a hook, boom, knock each other the fuck out. Or it's going to end in a draw. I don't know. Fuck. Michael Johnson winning 2 in a row? When's the last time that fucking happened? These guys are both fucking ass, so I don't know. Basically have the same fucking record. 28-15, 25-19. I'm gonna take Michael Johnson to win via TKO. Michael Johnson via decision. Split decision. Michael Johnson split decision against Drew Dober. That's how that fight goes. Rob Font versus Raul Rosas Jr. Is Raul Rosas Jr. good enough to beat a crafty vet like Rob Font? Rob Font has the experience. He has the age. Has the height. No, he doesn't have the height. He has the reach, though. I think Rob Font beats Raul Rosas in a decision. I don't think Raul Rosas can provide anything that Rob Font hasn't seen or can't deal with. Other than maybe the over level of grappling. But outside of that, I think Rob Font has enough in his bag to counteract Raul Rosas and beat him via decision. I think Rob Font wins the decision against Raul Rosas Jr. Next, the co-main event, Caio Bravo versus Reinier de Ridder. Fuck. Both these guys are ass as well. Reinier quit in his last fight against, who was it, Brendan Allen? Was that his last fight, was Brendan Allen? And he quit? Yeah. Quit against Brendan Allen. Fuck, man. I don't think Caio Bravo wins this fight, but I also don't think Reinier de Ridder wins this fight either. I think Caio Bravo wins via decision. He doesn't have what it takes to get a finish. He has no knockout power. He has no submission threat. I mean, unless he's landing mean... I don't know. Reinier de Ridder, I mean, his best weapon really is his knees to the body. I don't know how their reach is only 3 inches different when Caio Bravo has these short-ass fucking arms and he has these long-ass arms. I guess he is also 3 inches taller. I think Caio Bravo gets a decision win, unanimous. I think it's a split. I think he gets a split decision over Reinier de Ridder. Caio Bravo via split decision. I don't think he finishes RDR unless RDR quits again. And if RDR does quit again, he gets released from the UFC. There's no doubt in my mind. I don't care that he won, 4 in a row before the Brendan Allen fight. If he quits 2 fights in a row, I think he gets released. I think this goes to split decision to Caio Bravo. Main event, Charles Oliveira versus Max Holloway for the BMF belt. This is our second BMF main event. I think Max Holloway loses to Charles Oliveira via submission. Max Holloway There's a notion about Max, right? That he's old. He's only 28, but there's a notion that he's old because he's been around for so long. And I think him being around for so long as he has severely overaged him to where I do not think Max Holloway has another lightweight title run in him. Do I think he beats a lot of the guys in the bottom half of the lightweight division? Absolutely. Do I think he beats Arman Tsarukyan? No. Justin Gaethje, he knocked him out in the first one. In a rematch, I think it's a lot more decisive because a lot of it was that broken nose. I might be coping a little bit, but I don't think Justin beats a lot of the guys in the top of the division anymore either. Does he beat Ilia Topuria at lightweight? No. Does he beat Paddy? Maybe. Does he beat Fiziev? I don't even think he beats Fiziev. I'm going to be honest, guys. I don't think Max beats a lot of the guys. I don't think he beats Rufi on the run Rufi's on right now. I don't think he beats Benoit. I don't think he beats Fiziev. I don't think he beats... I don't know. Him versus Dan Hooker, that would be a good fight. I was hoping him versus Dan Hooker would fight for the BMF fight. Him versus Dan Hooker would be a great BMF battle. But the notion is Max Holloway is going to chin Charles Oliveira because Charles Oliveira doesn't have a chin because of what happened against Ilia Topuria. But if you look at what happened, right, with him and Ilia, Charles had never fought anyone with that power that Ilia has in his hands. And that got proven by the way Ilia put him out. Justin Gaethje could not put out Charles Oliveira. Dustin Poirier could not put out Charles Oliveira. Michael Chandler could not put out Charles Oliveira. And they all have good power in their hands. Good explosion behind their shots. But Ilia Topuria truly has next level power to flatline Charles Oliveira like that. If Gaethje, Poirier, and Chandler, all three of them could not do that, but Topuria could. Topuria broke the chin, finally put Max Holloway out via TKO. Fucking KO'd this motherfucker. First person to do it in his entire career. Next fight, he goes and fights Poirier, and Poirier drops him. His chin is fried. It's finally been cracked, and now it's not going to be the same. Charles Oliveira has good power in his shots, and I think the person who doesn't have a chin in this fight is Max Holloway. Will Max Holloway rock Charles Oliveira? Absolutely. He gets rocked in almost every one of his fights. But that's what makes Charles so great, is how he can recover from being rocked. I think Charles will rock Max. And I think it will happen in round 3. And I think off stunning him and rocking him, I think he'll hit him with a straight right down the pipe. Boom! Max will stumble back, get it caught off guard. He'll go for, a little leg sweep or something, get him on the ground, take his back, and find a submission in round 3. Maybe even round 4. I think the narrative of Charles Oliveira getting TKO'd because he doesn't have a chin in this fight is being overlooked by the fact that the person with no chin in this fight is Max. Max got his chin broke by Ilia. Dustin showed it at lightweight that he can be rocked because he dropped him. And I think Charles lands a straight right, hits him, stumbles him, round 4 maybe, takes his back, rear naked choke, or even rocks him. Max, talking about how he's going to grapple Charles, is a fucking idiot, shoots a takedown while rocked. Charles puts him in a darce and subs him, or an anaconda choke and subs him. I think Charles gets a round 3 or round 4 submission on Max Holloway. And I think he gets it off stunning and rocking Max, making Charles Oliveira the new BMF champion. That's how I see this fight playing out. I truly think Charles Oliveira beats Max Holloway via submission in the later rounds. I also just don't like Max Holloway. I know a lot of people love Max Holloway. I don't see the hype around this guy. Sure, he was a 2-time featherweight champion. I don't fucking care. kind of ass. He's overrated, I think, a little bit. But that's beside the point. I'll get into that video. I'll get into that, later time. Charles Oliveira, I think, beats Max Holloway via submission. Round 3, round 4, later into the fight even. And I do think round 1 will go to Max. I think round 2 will also go to Max, but it'll be closer. Round 3, Charles will start acting up a little bit, start getting into it, start working a little bit more. And then round 4, maybe Charles has a cut above the eyebrow like he normally does. Max, his nose is a little bloody, his face is a little swollen. Charles, what he does, weaves off to the side, boom, down the pipe, wraps up that neck, gets a sub. I don't know. I think if he doesn't rock Max and then take Max down and then find a sub, I think he rocks Max and then Max is a fucking idiot and takes Charles down or tries to shoot a takedown on Charles, but Charles sprawls it and throws in either a guillotine or an anaconda or a darce, one of those three. And that's how he subs him. But yeah, that's my UFC 326 picks and predictions. Let me know what y'all think, if y'all agree. I know some people are taking Max. I'm pretty sure he's the favorite in the fight, which is fucking crazy. I'm pretty sure Charles Oliveira wins most of the fights he's the underdog in. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.